morning. It is Coach Tawanda here with you this morning. Let's go ahead and get some motivation in this space. We just here just to motivate the space. Um, y'all have had me coaching, and for those that don't know, I am Coach Tawanda. I'm a personal development and goals coach, and certified. I'm a self-published author, and I am the podcast host with Talks with Tawanda. So y'all come on up in here and let's get y'all. Let me get this thing together first. Come on up in here though and get y'all some let's get some motivation this morning. That's it. That's all. I don't know. I've been having some technical difficulties this morning getting things up and ready, but you know what? We here. We here. We finna do the 1-2. For y'all that don't know, I want to go ahead and mention now that there will be another Vision and Goals workshop on January the 5th. Go ahead and click the link in the bio and grab your ticket. Grab your ticket so that you can meet me inside the Zoom. A place is going to be online so you can join from anywhere. If you have not set your goals up for 2026, if you do not know what you're going to be doing, you hadn't got there yet, come on and sit with me and let's go ahead and get it done. But we got that out the way. We have that out the way. We're going to go ahead and just shake the space a little bit because it's Friday. We have made it through the week. It could have been a trying week for somebody. I do not know. But guess what? We made it. And I want you to go ahead and pat yourself on the back for it because you know what? There's somebody that didn't make it. I know it was a hard week. I know this week probably was trying. I know this week probably stretched you. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. But guess what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I haven't had those trying moments myself, baby. And having those moments where you just sit and wonder if it's going to work itself out. What I believe is that as long as you have that faith of that little mustard seed of faith, yes, it's going to work itself out. Now, it may be some moments that it's not clear. It's going to be some moments that you just don't understand. It's going to be some moments that don't look right. It's going to be some moments where it may be hurt in that place. It's going to be some moments you're going to have to walk away from some people, lose some people, and all those things. But just know it's going to work out. Your growth still shakes your comfort. Your growth, it will shake your comfort. Let it. Some of us sitting around here want to stay in our comfort zone, but it's going to take for us to get out of our comfort zone to go ahead and allow ourselves to grow into the spaces in which we're looking to grow into. So come on and let it understand that your growth will shake your comfort. In this journey, as you're journaling to be the better version of yourself, go ahead and just tell yourself now, I'm going to have to be uncomfortable in order to grow. Okay? A lot of people may ask, I used to have this question even myself, like, why? Why would somebody want to be uncomfortable? Because we stay in that comfort zone, baby. But why would somebody want to be uncomfortable? It's not the fact of us wanting to be uncomfortable. It's the fact of us having to be uncomfortable in order to get comfortable in the next season in life in which we're trying to reach. Faith doesn't always make sense, baby. So that comfort and uncomfortable moment is going to be wrapped in a little faith. And faith, it don't always make sense, but it always works. I want you to know, sweet baby, it don't make sense, but it works. You might not see the full path yet, but every step you take in faith, baby, that thing is planting seeds in your breakthrough. So come on and let it. Go on, sweet baby, and let it. I want you to also know that courage isn't always waiting on clarity. Sometimes we're waiting to have the whole picture. We haven't waiting to have the whole thing planned it out in order to have courage to move into that place. No, 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 no. Courage isn't waiting up for clarity. It's stepping away. Stop waiting for the perfect condition. The perfect condition is now. Action is uncertain, and uncertain is how legends are made. Actions, go ahead and do that thing now. We ain't gonna wait on the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Ooh, me, I think I said it right. If I didn't, forgive me, but have an amazing day. on purpose. TikTok, YouTube. Hey, listen to me. It is okay. I know you're trying to build up the courage to get that thing done, to start that business, to get in those rooms and all the things and write that book and, buy that house, and you waiting on the courage, but the courage is going to come before the thing comes. So go ahead and move, even if you're fearful, even if you're nervous, even if you don't have it all together. Go ahead and move on it anyway. Bella, thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. I'm just in this space, sweet babies, just putting a little motivation, a little encouragement in the space. It is Friday. We've made it through the week. God's girl, 65, thank you for stopping by. You make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. But we've made it through the week. That right there deserves for you to give yourself a little pat on the back. That right there deserves for you to sit in the space and say, you know what? It's been a hard week, but I made it because you did. Who we got? Capin, I hope I said it right, but you make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. There's going to be somebody that's going to see this live at some point in time, and I just want to tell you that some people's are your lessons, not long-term companions. Yeah, that was another thing I learned through the space of healing and growing, that there was some people that was just there for that season, for that moment. They was there to teach me something in that moment, or either myself to teach them, but they wasn't meant to be there for the long haul. We have to be okay with that, because we're finding ourselves in situations and moments and where we don't want to let go of things that's not serving us. But I'm telling you, this is going to be the season. You remember that season that's going to be uncomfortable? So you're going to have to get uncomfortable and let go of some things and some people that's not going with you on this journey, because it's not built, they're not built for, they're going to hold you back. I'm just saying, not everyone is meant to stay in your story. Remember, you are the main character of your story. And you're gonna have to decide who get to play a part in your story. So everybody ain't meant to stay in your story. Let them go gracefully and make room for what's meant for you. There are some things that's gonna be meant for you, but in order for you to even get to it, you're gonna have to let some things go. So if you passing by, if you are passing by this live and you see these words, just know, baby, if it hit your heart, just receive it. Don't throw it back now. Just go ahead and receive it, because you're going to have to allow yourself to be in some uncomfortable situations so that you can allow yourself to be in some comfortable situations. User 317-865-9860. Thank you for passing through. You make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. User 400-723-9138. Go ahead and make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. Thanks for passing through. Your struggles is shaping your strength, sweet baby. That was another hard lesson that I had to encounter. That was something I had to sit in. Your struggle is shaping your strength, not your story. Remember, you're the main character of your story, so you got the opportunity to shape the story the way you want the story to be shaped. It's a struggle within it, I understand. But that struggle, if you just look at that struggle as being strength, then you'll be able to get through that thing. And it don't feel good all the time. It don't. It don't feel good most of the time. But guess what? It's gonna be on. It's gonna be okay. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna see this live, and I want you to know boundaries aren't rejection. There's some boundaries that you need to set in your life, but you don't want to set those boundaries because you're looking at it as a form of rejection. It's not rejection, sweet baby. They're self-respect. So you need to go ahead and look at it as self-respect and respect yourself, and not allowing yourself in places to where you're not setting boundaries to protect your peace, protect who you are, value the things that's within you. I'm just saying, go ahead and set boundaries and understand that boundaries are not rejection. Move forward. Just keep moving. Sometimes we look ahead and we don't see, it look fuzzy. We don't have all the points, we don't have all the details to the situation that we are encountering. It's okay. If it is pressed on your heart to move forward, I'm just telling you, you need to go ahead and move forward. Mr. Morris, thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. You're going to have to go ahead and move forward. You are. Even when the ending is unseen. See, we waiting to see the whole picture, but it's gonna be some moments in life that we're not gonna get the whole picture, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you. So go ahead and move. I don't have the whole picture. I have some things that's going on in life. I have some things that I'm working on, things that God is doing. I've asked God for. We have talked about, we have said in the closet about, and all these things. And I don't have all the answers to it. I don't see the whole picture. But what I am going to do is understand that I am partnering with God and I'm going to keep on going. So I just want you to move forward, even if you don't know all the details. For the unseen, just move in it. Move in it because every step you decide to take, God is going to take a step with you. So I just want you to move. You know how sometimes, I don't know who this is for, but it's for somebody. Sometimes we have those moments where, we're trying to cherish all the moments. We trying to cherish all the things. I want you to know that you can cherish the memories without living in them. So that hurt and that pain that you're allowing yourself to sit in, because sometimes we hold that thing, we don't even know that we cherishing stuff that we should be letting go. Honoring your past doesn't mean staying stuck. Love the seasons, learn the pain, leave the pain. You're gonna have to let it go. There's some things we're holding on to. We're just gonna have to let it go, sweet lady, sweet baby. I'm just here to tell you it is okay. It is okay for you to cherish the memories without living in them. Don't allow the past to try to break you to continue to operate within the space that you are in currently. Rhonda, thank you for coming through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. Christopher and Bev, thank you for passing by. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. I'm just here. I'm just here. I don't know who it's for. I don't know who's going to need it. But I just want to tell somebody that your future is calling. Don't let doubt answer. Some of us are in position to where we're letting doubt answer, and we need to go ahead and move forward in faith. Tap King, Nakia, Marsha, not bra. Y'all make sure y'all have an amazing day on purpose. Remember, we talked about we're going to have to get uncomfortable in this season in order to be comfortable. So this is your season to allow yourself to just get a little uncomfortable. Esther, make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. We're going to have to allow ourselves to get uncomfortable. And again, it is not of course, it's not comfortable. So I'm not going to say, oh, being uncomfortable is not comfortable, because of course we know that, right? But what I want you to know, change whispers in discomfort. You're going to have to change some things in this season where you're going this next season in life. We ain't talking about the spring, and we know we in the winter season. We ain't talking about the spring. We know we going to turn up, put less clothes on. We aren't talking about those seasons. The season of life where you're going now is going to take for you to be a little bit uncomfortable. I just need to tell somebody to let it be okay. Go ahead, and when you walk into it expecting it, then you don't have to worry so much. JW Fowler, thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. She making things. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. You've made it this far. You've made it this far. Don't shrink now. What you shrinking for now? When you look at how far you've made it, when you look at the things that you've encountered in life, the things that tried to stretch you, but you were strong enough to overcome, baby, you better go ahead and pat yourself on the back if you've not done it already. Give yourself grace. Ty and so cute. Thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. You've made it this far. And I know it's come with some trying times, but you've made it. I look back on life, and trust me, life has never really been easy. I don't think we have easy life. Life is going to be life for everybody. But it's how you respond to it is what's going to make the difference. If you heard me talk about weeks ago, E plus R equal O, event, something you have no control over, plus response, R, which is your response, you have all control over, equals O is your outcome. You need to determine what you want your outcome to look like. And according to what you want your outcome to look like, I need you to go ahead and start walking in that thing. My Amy 305, thank you for passing through. Atlanta, Georgia Peach, thank you for passing through. Becca, thank you for coming through. Make sure you all have an amazing day on purpose. I am almost done. Just come here to just put a little motivation in the space. I just need somebody to know that not everyone will value your rise. There's going to be some people around you. That's how you're going to know. You got to move away from some people, because who you are, everybody ain't going to be able to withstand it. Mom J22 and Valerie, make sure y'all have an amazing Friday on purpose. Everybody's not going to be able to withstand it. Some people, there's somebody that's going to pass through here that has been feeling, oh, let me just shrink a little bit. Let me not do that. Let me not be myself, because there's people around them that the light on them is so bright. There's people around them that can't stand it. That's their problem, not yours, sweet baby. That is not yours. Not everybody will value your rise. That's their loss. Rosa, Valerie, thank you for passing by. Make sure y'all have an amazing Friday on purpose. That's their loss. Your worth isn't determined by somebody else's recognition. Keep shining anyway. The light that is on your life, that light was put there by purpose, baby. And if those that they're going to put on some glasses and walk by, go ahead and turn their head and walk the other way. Now, I would suggest that they turn their head and walk the other way if they feel that the light that I have on my life is too shining, too bright for them. I'm just saying. Wanting more doesn't make you greedy. There's somebody that's gonna be around here, and it's so much more that they want in life. They want something. They want this business. They want this career. They want all the dollars. They want all the things. But for some reason, something been placed in their heart and their mind to make them think that it's greedy. It's not greedy, baby. It makes you human. I just need you to know it makes you human. Desire is divine. It's within us to desire things. It's okay. It's a compass pointing you towards your purpose. It's a compass pointing you towards your purpose. Go ahead and walk into it. This is not your moment to stop. This is your moment to move forward. Purpose always requires a resilient mindset. So we're always talking about how strong we is. I'm resilient. Your dreams, they're going to demand a little discipline. You're going to have some discipline for those dreams that you have. Your calling, it will test you. Rise anyway. Some of us are called to do some things, but we scared. We scared because we don't want to be uncomfortable. We scared because it's going to stretch us. We scared because we're going to have to lose some things. We scared because we're going to have to be disciplined in some place. But I'm here to tell you, I just want to tell you, it's your dream. What you going to do about it? How you going to care for it? How are you going to nurture the dream that's inside of you? Go ahead and step into it. Do it anyway. There is somebody that's going to pass this place. They've been just running, going, trying to do all the things for all the people. I want you to know that rest is preparation. It's not surrender, sweet baby. To go ahead and allow yourself to rest. Pause when you need to. Rest, restore your power so you can return stronger. You're going to need your rest. Don't let people sit here telling you or making you think that you a little lazy and you ain't doing stuff because you stopped to rest. Because what it is you've been doing for everybody else. You've been showing up for everybody else. They can't stand it when you have to say, no, this is my time. Go ahead and give yourself permission to take some time to yourself. We in these holiday seasons, and baby, some of us, I'm gonna say some of y'all because I just don't allow myself to be pulled which and every way. Now I used to, so I ain't gonna make like I ain't never did, but I used to, but I am not in a position to allow myself to be pulled every which and way, trying to please everybody and not allow myself time to rest. I'm just saying, allow yourself some rest time and understand that rest is preparation, not surrender. So go ahead and do it. Yeah. There's somebody going into a new season in life, a reinvention, may we call it. I want you to know that reinvention that you're about to embark into, it does not erase your past, it honors it. When I look back at life and where I've had these moments where I just wanted to be reinvented, in those moments, I just allowed myself to sit a little bit closer to God and let him do a thing in me that I wasn't able to do or wasn't happening in my life. You're going to have to honor your past. My past pain has been turned into purpose. I make money off my pain. I make a living off of my pain. That pain that I dealt with, I can take that and I can look at it for what it is and look at how it strengthened me. I want you to be able to do the same thing, sweet baby. It's reinvention, and that's okay. King Dennis, thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. Yeah. Peace will reveal who belongs and who doesn't. I was talking to someone, and I've had these conversations many a times, and I have to break it down and let it be known that no one can steal your peace, but you can voluntarily give it away. No one can steal your peace, but you can voluntarily give it away. Peace will reveal who belongs and who don't. You're going to have to go ahead and make some decisions when you look at your life. And if you don't have peace, I've had to step away from some people. I've had to step away from family. I love my family. I do. I love my family. One thing I realize, I have to accept each and every last one of them for who they are, not for who I want them to be. And some of them, some situations, some moment, it's just not peaceful. It does something to my spirit. And where I love them, and there's moments I'll just send a little text message, hey, I'm just thinking about you, type vibe. I don't even want to talk to them or anything in that moment. I'm just thinking about you, your peace, because my peace is valuable. Your peace is valuable. You're going to have to move out of some places. If you're keeping up at night, if it's some in your spirit that just keep on toying with you, tearing on you and pulling at you and all those things, your peace is going to determine who belong and who don't. I need you to go ahead and give yourself permission to remove places, people, and things out of your life that's not going to be conducive to your peace. Your peace is your responsibility. Chill, thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. There's somebody that's going to see this live. We almost done with this thing. That's somebody that's going to pass through this thing that's thinking they're behind. You've heard me say many times, you are not behind, baby. You're on divine timing. When you're comparing yourself to what other people have going on and what other people doing, it makes you think that you're a little bit behind, but you're not, because every chapter that you live is a part of growth. Use it to fuel you, not chain you. So when you're looking at where you are, where you're going, and if you're thinking that you're behind, I need you to just stop comparing yourself to other people's journey. Your season is unfolding exactly as it should. 44-year-old woman, don't mind me. I'm good for my 45, but they ain't what here. That ain't what we're talking about. But 44-year-old woman, there was things that I saw myself a little bit different in this season of life. What I understood that I make my plans, but God is going to orchestrate the steps because his plan is going to be better than mine anyway. Once I stopped looking at where everybody else was in their business, what everybody else was doing in their household and things, because I'm not going to lie to you, there was moments I did compare myself. I was looking at I'm like, I should have more than this. I should be doing more than this. I should be doing what I'm doing right on time. And if there's something more that I think I need to be doing, because sometimes we can be in that situation to where we do hold ourselves back, but holding ourselves back, that just means get on and get disciplined. I still don't look at it as being behind. You're in divine time. It took you a minute to learn what you needed to learn so you can move forward in the next season in life. Stop shrinking to fit other people's expectations. I need you to stop. I don't know who you are, sweet baby. When you come through this thing, you have been shrinking. I know what it feels like. I remember I had a friend, associate many years ago, and I had to step out of that situation. I realized that, she wanted me to be in the situation that she was in. And what this looked like, let me tell you. So she didn't budget. She wasn't doing as she should. I'm not talking about this person, therefore I won't mention a name. And I found myself in times where, I had money. I wanted to go shop, get my nails done, get things done, but I wouldn't do it because she couldn't afford it. And we hung real tight. And I had to wake up one day. Because I realized that there was things that I wanted to do in life and I wasn't doing it because who I was connected to, worrying about her, and I was shrinking what I needed to do. I didn't move forward in what I needed to do because of the crowd, baby. We had to move and I had to be okay with it. And you're talking about years of a relationship that I had to walk away from, not because I was better than her. It was done because I needed to rise. I needed to put myself in a different situation than where I was. I was allowing myself to shrink. I want you to know that this is not going to be your season to shrink to fit other people's expectations. Your light isn't there to theirs to dim. We are letting other people dim our light like it's theirs. No, I need you to own your power unapologetically because it's yours. Butterfly is that butterfly, dragonfly, whatever you think. You make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. Thanks for stopping by. Just putting a little encouragement in space. I don't know who need it, but it's some things that's going on in the space. And I just want you to know as you cross this place, I want you to know that you are amazing. We have the expectation of the world trying to tell us we ain't beautiful enough because of this, or we ain't this because of this, we ain't successful because we don't have this. No, their expectations of you ain't got shit to do with you. I said it, and I'm gonna stand on it. What you expect from yourself is all that matters. What you need for yourself is what matters. So when you going through life, you go through life understanding that no, you belong in this place. There are some rooms there are some people whispering your name in rooms you haven't even been in. But if you allow yourself to shrink, guess what? You won't visit those rooms. I'm just saying. Somebody's been broke. This year, 2025 may have broke some people. Like, listen, let me tell you something. 2025, it has not. It's not been. I'm not gonna make like it's been the worst worst year. Still just going through getting things together with business and all types of things. So I'm not gonna say it was the worst year, but I can say that this year, just like every year before then and every year that's coming after, has strengthened me. We sometimes look at the things that happen that we don't like, the things that we take that's taken, and all those things, the things that's not going the way that we want them to go, and we start thinking that we weak. Baby, you're not weak. You being strengthened. Go ahead and allow yourself to think it. Every change you endure is a reminder that you're capable, you're resilient, and you're unstoppable. This is not going to be your season to let anybody think or tell you differently. This is your season to walk into it. If you believe it, you're going to be able to achieve it. Stop shrinking yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop allowing yourself to be in places that you know will not protect your peace. That's your responsibility. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, sweet babies. I'm just saying. So this ain't, as human, our human nature is to be a little scared. We scared of the unknown. I just want you to know, do it scared. Do it scared. If it's a dream of yours, if it's a goal of yours, go ahead and do it scared. You ain't gonna have all the answers. Do it anyway. I be calling myself trying to work, y'all, while I'm doing it. I can't do the both of them together. Bless it. Bless it. Bless it. Bless it. Somebody is comfortable. I need you to go ahead and break free. Your comfort zone is a cage. I need you to go ahead and break free. There are some things that you need to do. There are some things that's going to require you to move out of your comfort zone. On last Saturday, now I've stepped out, did my little 1-2 here and there over time. So it's not like I've not been out the house, but I've been spending a lot of time in the house and I've gotten comfortable there. And I was asked on last Saturday I was called like, hey, get dressed. We're going to this little spot with the Masons. I was like, Masons? Get dressed? I be sitting around here in my jogging pants and tights. What you mean get dressed? Baby, I've been comfortable. It's cold too. I was comfortable. You heard me say I've been comfortable. I went ahead and decided to get out my comfort zone, and I went in there. I had to dig a little bit, but I found something to wear, and baby, I did my little 1-2. Auntie was fine, baby, but that ain't what we're talking about. I'm so glad that I stepped out of my comfort zone, because me stepping out of my comfort zone entered me into rooms where my name was going around that room. I didn't even know about it. There are some people that I was connected to, some relationships that's in the process of being formed because I got out of my comfort zone. And where I'm going, the things that I'm working on, the things that I'm doing, the things that's tied to the vision and the purpose that's on my life, it needed me to be in that space. Sometimes we're going to have to step out our comfort zone for us to be comfortable in the next season of life. If I stay comfortable now, knowing that I need to get out and do some things, and I'm not going to be, I'm not doing it right. I'm not going to be doing it right. I have to be uncomfortable. I need somebody to know that your comfort zone is a cage. Go ahead and break free. Yeah. Some things that you're afraid of, I want you to know it may not make sense, because we already understood that sometimes faith don't make sense. It just don't. That's not us to figure out how, when, what, and where. It's for us to just move accordingly, knowing what we know. Fear is a compass pointing you towards your purpose. And when I say that in wanting you to understand that That fear that you have from moving forward is tied to your purpose. Go ahead and move in it, sweet baby. I need you to go ahead and move. RIQ, thank you for passing through. Make sure you have an amazing day on purpose. I need you to move back. Move with it. I need you to go ahead and move. Fear not, move. Fear not. You scared, move. I have one of the biggest projects in front of me that I'll be doing in my lifetime. I've done some little things. I've been in some places. I've had some experience, but this one is a little bigger than I've ever done, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it, but if I had to be honest with you, I'm a little nervous too on the inside. It's a little fear that's in there, wondering how it's going to turn out, if it's going to be a great project. All the things that come within it. I have to be in a position to not allow my mind to lead the way, but allow my heart to lead the way. Because my heart says do it. My mind says, well, what if this and what if that? Well, I'm going to go ahead and move my mind to the side so that my heart can go ahead and move forward, because there's some things that's tied to the purpose. And if I let fear dictate and keep me held, then I ain't going to go where I need to go. Somebody needs to know that. And I'm just here to tell you. Every setback is a setup for your comeback. Listen, many of you have heard me talk about 2021. If you've not, let me go ahead and explain to you a little bit. Actually, it kind of started a little bit before 2021, but we'll just go in 2021 because that's when the storm came through and brewed, baby. From the divorce to the family issue to the identity theft to the loss of income, business, just a lot of things was going on in this moment. And it was not because of COVID. COVID didn't do it, baby. It was life showing up the way life felt to show up in that moment. And I had to deal with it. One thing I had told myself is that I was going to deal with it. And where it hurt, I couldn't let it break me no more than it already tried to. And so when you think about going through identity theft and all the things that comes with that, when you think about in that same process, losing. Oh, shit. Y'all, I just realized something. Bless my heart. I got to get out of here and get to somewhere real quick, baby. But when you allow yourself in that space where it seems like a loss and everything is trying to tear you apart, it's just a little setback for a major comeback. If I wouldn't have, what I went through in that time, baby, it taught me some things. It was some lessons I had to learn. And it was my responsibility to learn. And when I walked out of that season of life, when I walked out of that storm, baby, I walked out of that storm and I was able to dry myself off a little quicker than I expected, because I allowed myself to walk through that thing a little gracefully. I don't know why. What's today? Friday? Lord have mercy. I got these folks' package. I need to get to them. I need to motivate myself over there to UPS this morning. You don't need permission to thrive. There's somebody that's going to pass through this place, and I just want you to know you don't need permission to thrive. You don't. Your life, your rules, your peace, your energy, your blessing, claim them unapologetically. We apologizing for the favor of our life. No, we're not going to apologize for the favor of our lives. I used to do that. I did, but not no more. Not no more. I just want you to know that you don't need permission to thrive. This is your season. Go ahead and step off into it. Go ahead and step off into it. Why? Why, Coach Tawanda? Because your dreams are calling. I need you to step into it and answer it boldly. Hey, look, that's my time for the morning. I just wanted to come through here to just put a little motivation in the space. As I stated before we started, it is Friday. I want you to have an amazing day and weekend on purpose. But also, if you've not already, if you've seen this, if you've seen past talks and things of that nature, you would know that every first and third Monday, there's a Vision and Goals workshop that takes place online. There's a link in my bio. If you don't have your goals set, if you don't know what you're going to do come in 2026, if you need a little help trying to put that thing together, I got all the tools for you. Come on and join me on the January the 5th, 2026. If you've not joined me yet, we had an amazing time on the 1st. We had an amazing time on the 15th. And we're going to have an amazing time on the 5th of January. It's going to be a new year, new you, boo. Go ahead and know what you're going to do for it. On that note, have an amazing day on purpose.